many things that you and I can do, but we don't, we won't, we don't know how to, because we've never got to a point where we realize the critical nature of delegation. Here are some thoughts in helping you delegate effectively. Always match assignments with people skills. If you have to calculate some very important information, then my recommendation would not be to give that to an expressive person. If you need someone to do some counselling or some coaching, I'd be very concerned about giving that to a driver. They might do a good job, but I believe a relator would probably do a better job. If you need someone to conduct a presentation, then an expressive would be the best person to do that. So always match assignments to the skills of your team members. Make sure that what you assign people and what you delegate is handed out fairly and realistically. Some people can get upset because they think that you're favouring someone over someone else. So always delegate equally among your team members. Number 3, always be specific and never just hand someone a task and expect them to do it without clearly defining what needs to be done. Always agree on deadlines and always follow up what's being done, but be careful not to micromanage. Delegation is one thing that when you do it well, frees you up, and that's really the purpose of managing, to spend more time on the long-term strategic direction rather than simply being at the coalface for 10 hours a day. Because when you're at the coalface and you're not delegating, when are you thinking about strategy and direction? The other aspect of managing information is understanding the importance of meetings. Many organizations and many managers struggle with effective meetings for a variety of reasons. Here are a few thoughts. Do you just meet because it's a Monday or because it's a Friday? Or do you meet because there's actually a purpose? Do you meet in the mornings? Do you meet at the end of the day? Is there a best time for your meetings? Do your meetings start on time and finish on time? Do your meetings have an agenda? Do you stick rigidly to the agenda? Right now, how would your team members rate the effectiveness of your regular team meetings? Would they say that they're highly effective, highly productive, a valuable use of company and individual time? Or would your team members say that generally it's a waste of time and they go off on tangents and they achieve nothing? A few thoughts in helping you manage your meetings. Late morning meetings are brilliant for problem solving, brainstorming, and decision making. Mid-afternoon to late afternoon meetings are fine for catch-up, chit-chat, what's been happening type meetings. Every meeting can benefit from an agenda which is well thought out, well planned, and sent out many days in advance. If you're still having meetings without creating an agenda, then you're really wasting your time, particularly if the meeting is going for more than 30 minutes. One way of getting buy-in from every person that attends the meeting is to get everyone in the meeting to do something for the meeting. Don't just say attend as a passive participant, but let them come along and make a short presentation, whether that be to discuss some information, to share some data, to provide some feedback. You will find if every person knows, or at least most people know, that they have to say something in the meeting, there'll be more buy-in. Alternatively, why don't you get some other team member to chair the meeting? That's what we call delegation, giving someone else the ability and the responsibility to do some of these things. At the end of the meeting, ask for feedback. What did they think of the value of the meeting? Was it a 10? Was it fantastic? Was it a 0? Was it terrible? Meetings are a very important part of managing information and certainly communication. Meetings should be positive, uplifting, inspiring. People should leave feeling a sense of achievement and accomplishment, not a sense of failure.